Yo, what's good? It's your boy JJ. You know what I'm saying? In today's video, we're reacting to the sassy man era, the zesty era of men. Because a lot of men like to act zesty these days, swear down, because they're doing it, fam. That's why we reacted to this. Let's get into it, Curl. Let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it.
As a man, according to the internet's new rules, you officially get categorized as two groups nowadays. You're either group A.
Don't forget, I'm invincible.
I am 100% not this, I can't lie. I'm 100% not group A. There was a time I was locked in, I was in gym every day, and I do try go gym as much as I can. I can't lie. But I've been lacking, bro. I've been lacking. I haven't been gym in 4 or 5 days, maybe a whole week. I haven't been gym in for ages. I ain't been gymming for ages. I've been lacking for real, especially on the fitness side of shit, which I'm disappointed in myself, I can't lie, because I want to stay in shape, bro. I want to stay in shape. But nah, I need to get back in the gym. But this definitely ain't me.
Or you're either group B.
Alright guys, on 3 we're gonna take a boomerang. We're gonna shake our bottles, okay? So 1, 2, 3.
You look stupid, bro.
And I speak for all men when I say,
yeah, I'm definitely group B. Yeah. Chill out, bro. Play the video. Yeah. Play the video. I just made myself cringe. Play the video.
hey, we only classify as these and it's impossible to fit another category. Anyways, y'all, the talk of the interweb for the past couple of years has been that men are getting quote unquote soft. But it's been really ramping up from last year to now when people have been talking more about it. And the majority of the time, the main people saying this are men online, obviously. Whether it just be a comment on a post, an alpha male podcaster saying humanity is falling because of it. But another category of people that I also haven't seen mentioned that say it too is women online. I always have to say this because people are sped. Not all women are like that and say men need to be more manly and less sassy online. But usually the people I see mentioned that say it are the alpha gurus.
Now, people who think, people who think, you have to be 6 foot plus, you have to have all this muscle, you have to look, yeah, of course you need to look decent, you know what I'm saying? Look after yourself, make yourself look fly, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit there. But people have this, they have this idea in their head that you have to be 6 foot plus, you have to be bolo, you have to be muscly to even chat to girls. Bro, if you believe that, you live online, fam. If you believe that, you live online. And I was actually having a conversation with one of my friends the other day, bro. I was having, on Thursday actually, like 2 days ago, I was having this conversation with my friend. And he was complaining about his height. And he was complaining about the way he looks and shit. I was like, you know, height is not that important, right? Yes, there is some girls out there, yeah. There is some girls out there who prefer a man who's 6 foot plus. But most girls don't care that much, and he kept telling me, no, height matters a lot. Height really matters. I mean, if he was 5'2", I would get it. If bro was tiny, I would get it. But he's not tiny. He's like 5'9", 5'10". His average height is a decent height, you know what I'm saying? But he kept complaining, saying, I need to be taller, man. Height matters. I said, bro, do you live online? Have you ever actually chat to a girl, or do you live online, bro? Because trust me, girls don't matter that much, bro. A lot of girls don't care about your height, bro. They don't care that you're not 6 foot plus. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who actually think you have to be bolo, you have to be 6 foot plus to pull any sort of girl. You live online, bro. You live online. You live online.
Podcasters, and I don't usually see women mentioned in the conversation about it. They have another name for it too. They call it the quote-unquote sassy man apocalypse. And how it works is it'll be a man posting something on TikTok of them doing a more feminine like activity. Could be something like doing Pilates, and before someone's like, well, Tommy, those are perfectly normal activities that any gender can— Shut up! Calm your ass down. This ain't a Twitter comment section. We all know anyone can do these activities. Like, I don't have to explain when I say a feminine activity. And whenever a man posts him doing one of these activities, you'll at least get a couple of people in the comments saying, why is he acting so zesty or sassy? And it don't even gotta be something crazy for real. Like, a man could record himself and be drinking matcha in the video, and you'll have some people in the comments like, yo, bro, that's a little zesty. Why are you getting matcha and not pure black coffee? What am I gonna do with all these sassy men around? Like,
nah, facts, bro. That dead ass how it be. Facts is explaining this perfect. This dead ass how it be. Facts, bro. Facts. And motherfuckers who live online and don't actually chat to girls in real life. I mean, I'm not sitting here and saying I chat to girls because I'm scared of females. You get me? But motherfuckers who live online actually believe this shit. They think, oh, you got to act a certain way. You gotta be 6 foot plus. You gotta be muscular to pull any. No, you don't, Kerr. You don't. It dead ass be like this though.
Are you drinking the girly drinks? As a man on the internet, if you post you doing something like that, you really won't win. If you post you doing something slightly perceived as a feminine thing, you'll get hate from men and women. And I think this whole thing stems from older generations. Since Gen Z and before was raised by older generations that usually followed the traditional ways, a lot of us have carried these ways to our adulthoods. And you can pick out the good and bad between the things that we were taught compared to now. I'm not here to be a therapist and get everyone's perspective on how that lifestyle's affected them for good or bad. There's traditional things that work for some people and some don't, simple as that. But there's definitely things we can all universally agree on that they were low-key tripping over as men back in the day. Looking back at it, I couldn't live as a man like 20 to 30 years ago. Because you had to be boring as and fit in or your ass was gonna get flamed. A good example is like wearing pink. Back then, would not dare to touch the color pink because they knew if they did, they would probably get roasted by their friends or their family would think they're zesty. Shoot, up until my elementary school years.
Wearing pink, yeah, the color pink is fire, bro. Wearing pink, there ain't nothing wrong with this. If you're a man and you wanna wear pink, wear pink. Wear pink, there ain't shit wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't wear anything pink, I'm gonna be honest, bro, because I usually just wear white tees and black trousers. That's literally all I wear. That's all I wear. I wear trackies and shit. I don't really wear anything pink. But some motherfuckers can style off pink outfits, and some pink outfits are tough. They're fire. They're fire, bro. But yeah.
We still had that mindset, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't really change. And even something like skincare. Bro, you couldn't even take care of your skin without a potentially giving you the gay allegations. Yeah, men low-key lived like cavemen back then. A lot of the fashion we wear too nowadays, they would think is zesty back then. You couldn't even put that on without getting the allegations. Like, it was just crazy. And I think the good thing about our generation is we're saying basic like, you can actually dress good and wash your face can happen without you getting the zesty allegations or being made fun of by your friends. But clearly some people are still entrenched into that old mindset. You got people like FitX Fearless, who I'm sure some of y'all have heard of, but if you don't know, he's another one of those alpha gurus.
Bro, I blame Andrew Tate for this, bro. I blame Andrew Tate for this shit, bro. Ever since the rise of Andrew Tate, the internet's been full with these alpha male gurus who say, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. Yeah, don't take advice from these dons. Don't take advice from these dons, man. Don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of the shit they say is correct and is good advice, but a lot of the shit they say is just, yeah, a load of bullshit, bro. That they're saying trying to sell a course or some shit.
Has his own course on how to become rich and handsome, and people actually pay to get advice on how to improve their looks from him.
Like these girls, they want Duke Dennis. They don't want me. It's not fair.
Oh, shut the hell up.
They want the jewelry, rich guy. They want everything. They don't want a regular Joe.
He built himself. Ain't nobody gave that dude shit. He built himself. You motherfucker get every dude at the finish line and be like, oh, why do women want him? Because he tried.
And he's one of those people I feel like that holds the traditional mindset from the past completely. Because he's always complaining about the new generation and the styles people are rocking now. Like, he just hates any man that wears something baggy and thinks it looks childish. And he has multiple videos of him saying it makes you look homeless and dumb.
I'm gonna keep telling y'all dress like little kids.
Bro, there ain't nothing wrong with wearing baggy shit. There ain't nothing wrong with wearing baggy shit. Sometimes I'll be wearing baggy trousers. I mean, a lot of the time I'll be wearing baggy trousers because my legs are skinny as hell and I just like to hide my legs, you get me? That's why I'll be wearing baggy trousers. But there ain't nothing wrong with baggy clothes, man. There ain't nothing wrong, bro. There is nothing wrong with baggy clothes. Them fits go hard. Dead ass, them fits go hard. Literally.
Kids. I don't care.
And before you say anything, the girls actually like them fits. The girls actually like the baggy fits, bro. The girls like the guys that dress in this baggy outfits, baggy trousers, baggy jumper, all of this shit. The girls like that shit. The girls like that shit. Dead ass. So he can't even say, oh, you ain't never gonna get a girl dressing like this. No, girls like them fits. Trust me.
I don't care what anybody say, bro. The classy man is always the best looking man. Nobody could beat that guy. I don't give a damn what you say, bro. I don't give a damn about no new trends. These baggy clothes bullshit that you idiots think look cool. You don't look like a man.
Bro, they look, bro, shut the fuck up. I don't care. Baggy clothes, bro. If you know how to style it correct, baggy clothes look tough. If you know how to style your shit correctly, baggy clothes are tough, bro. Baggy clothes are tough. Nah, this is some bullshit, bro. baggy clothes are tough, man.
Stop wearing baggy clothes. They make you look homeless. The losers on the internet want you to believe that a guy who dressed classy, a guy who wears fitted clothes, something is wrong with him. Not the guy who looks homeless and wears baggy clothes that is quote unquote comfortable. The problem with this is you don't command respect with your image.
I'm sorry, bro, but I'm not trying to look like The Rock from the 90s every time I step out the house. Or dress like I'm going to a wedding every day. Some occasions deserve the fitted.
Exactly. Some occasions, dress in a suit, dress classy, you know what I'm saying? Dress well on some occasions. But every day, you don't need to be wearing a suit. You don't need to be wearing some classy clothes. Now, sometimes you just want to wear shit that's comfortable. Sometimes you just want to wear shit that's like a casual fit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, not every day a motherfucker needs to step out in a suit. Fair enough if I'm going to a wedding, a funeral, or like I'm going to a special occasion or I'm going out. Fair enough. Man might dress classy. I might put on a little suit. I might put on a little 1-2 piece. You get me? But bro, if I'm just going out, like I'm going out to the shop or I'm just going to chill in my yard all day, I'm just going to put something nice and casual on, you get me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if I'm just going out I'm just going out to chill with my mates, bro. I just put some casual clothes on, you know what I'm saying?
Clothes, and some deserve the baggy clothes. That's all it is. Because fashion has always been the one thing that's progressed and changed depending on its time. So why would you want to stay one style forever without trying different things? If people treated fashion like his thinking forever, then we'd still be wearing those 1800s outfits. This is the type of thinking older generations still have, though. Like, he low-key gives me the vibes of what a woman in her 50s would dream as their one-night stand. Universally with fashion, though, I think we've all been way more open to changing up things in our generation. I mean, in 2017, we're dressing like this and we realized, all right, we gotta change this up. But then you go out actually putting that on and you're gonna have some older family member side-eyeing you, thinking you might swing the other way because you wanted to dress nice. A thing you'll hear some women say online is the phrase, men used to go to war. And it's used as an insult online, usually when it's a man doing something perceived more feminine. When I say perceived more feminine too, it really doesn't even have to be that. It could just be him doing something fun. It's to the point where some of them will literally record random men in public to make fun of them for it.
Well, they've just recorded a man sitting in a coffee shop, yeah, drinking his drink and probably working on his computer. Probably working, doing some assignments or doing some work that he has to do. What's wrong with him? Men used to go to war. He's working, he's sitting there drinking a coffee, he's enjoying life. What's bro doing wrong? the internet is so tapped, I swear down, bro. The internet is tapped.
Like, all bro did in the first video was drink a frappe he bought with his hard-earned money. And all they did in the other was take a picture at a staircase. And by the way, there's a more than 100% chance men built those stairs. So I'd be damned as a man if I can't take pictures of something I build. I'll take a million pictures if I want to. The whole men used to go to war thing doesn't make sense to me because, for one, millions of men still do go to war all over the world. Like, do you not read the news or something? There's about a war started every week nowadays. And for the men at war in the past, do you think they actually wanted to be there? Men had zero choice but to be in the war. They would literally draft your name out a hat and you had to be in the field. Or your ass was getting sent to prison to eternally be a named Bubba's prison wife. Also, there's a lot of countries where men around the world are still required to be in the military. Like in South Korea, BTS had to stop for a while because some of the members had to do their mandatory military service. And this type of president to me probably isn't the best thing to set, because if y'all really do want it to go back to men fighting in wars and stuff, as a man, as soon as you turn 18, you're getting sent on your way to serve your duties. Then be prepared as a woman. If you don't cook for your husband one day, you and the children got a 50% chance.
Bro, literally, fam. This is what I'm saying as well. This is a valid point, Kurt. This is a valid point, bro. It'd be the same woman who's saying, oh, men used to go to war, men used to be masculine, men used to do this, men used to do that. It'd be the same woman who'd be saying, nah, just because I'm a woman, I don't cook clean, I don't do this. Nah, that's back in the day. You know what I'm saying? If you want it to go back to that day, if you want it to go back to then, yeah, let's look it from both sides. Yes, us men would have to go fight in war, but you woman would have to clean the house, cook for your husband, take care of the children. You know what I'm saying? They don't think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying, like, bro, no, let's not go back to the old days for all of our sakes, for men and women's sake. You know what I'm saying? Let's not go back to the old days.
Of getting beat that night, because that's what the older generations of men did. Like, I really don't think you want to be in that generation. And then you go in the comment sections of these videos and it's women saying things like, men are so princessy now, or so many princesses. I also get confused by this too, because isn't it mainly women saying men need to be more tapped in their emotions? Like, for decades the complaint has always been that men are so emotionless and never like to express themselves, and that definitely is true a lot of times. You try to talk to any man over 60 about mental health or therapy and they go, mental health? My mental health was working 128-hour work weeks at 10 years old and walking 5 miles to school after and then walking 5 miles back to finish the day. Then going on my grandpa's boat and fishing 5 fish a day for the entire family to eat. Mental health is something you made up after the 2000s. That was my impression of a blue-collar worker. Then when men nowadays actually try to express themselves, we're sassy and princesses?
Literally, bro, us men can't win. Us men can't win, bro. Us men can't win. We literally can't, bro. We literally can't.
Me that a lot of y'all saying this will say one thing online, then act completely different when it comes to actual situations. Now, I obviously don't think all the women saying men used to go to war are serious and they're just joking, but it's one of those things where it's so many people saying it, everyone can't be joking about it. I didn't realize this until I grew up, but in our generation, there's still a ton of women that want to live that more traditional lifestyle. Because all you would see on ads and online for years, it was all about independence for women and living that lifestyle, which if it works for you, that's amazing, you know, I don't got no complaints. But then as I grew up and would ask the women around in my life what they wanted for the future, you know, when I became college age and everybody's trying to figure out what they want to do with their life, I would hear a surprising amount of them saying the more traditional thing and maybe working a side job just so they're not bored. Nothing wrong with that either. Should I know in the future for me, I'm gonna provide the best I can for whoever I'm with.
Literally, because if you want to take the traditional route where you're in the house looking after the children while your husband goes to work and provides for the family, live that route, you know what I'm saying? Or if you want to, if as a woman, if you want to live a route where you earn your own money, you go to work and you provide for the family, you do that as well. Live the life you want to live. There ain't nothing wrong with it either way, you know what I'm saying? Just don't judge other people for living the lifestyle they want to live. Just because the lifestyle they want to live is the different to the lifestyle you want to live. Just don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't judge. Just let them live that lifestyle, kid. Let motherfuckers live the lifestyle they want to live. If that makes sense, or that I might just want to play the video.
As long as a relationship is healthy, it really shouldn't concern anyone.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Then a couple of years ago, that thing blew up on TikTok called Trad Wives, where it's pretty much women talking about their traditional lifestyle and what they live like. Can this lifestyle turn into a toxic thing? Yes. But that's why you have to have a group of good people around you to tell you when it may be turning into that. You know, it can turn real quick from happily married with kids and living your dream lifestyle to you overcooking the chicken one day and getting RKO'd on the dining room table.
Nah, facts. Facts, bro. Facts. All that matters is a relationship is healthy and it's not toxic. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters for real.
There is a correlation of this type of lifestyle starting to trend more and more, and you know, men getting called sassy and zesty and online. You know, this is just my view, but I wasn't really seeing this ramp up like this until recently. People be forgetting there's a large amount of women who also have the traditional mindset of thinking too. Anyways, to wrap everything up, as a man, you shouldn't be crashing out and angry over your girl asking you if you want to get a pedicure with her, and be worried you're gonna get perceived as sassy online if people see it. Maybe it's just the name. If they called it a manly feet cleaning,
what the hell?
I wonder if
I want to see next man's feet getting smoothed out or some shit.
Men would be open to doing it. Like, it's fine to take care of your skin and make sure you're looking right. And you can do all this while also doing the traditional, more manly stuff. Like locking in with the gym and lifting and providing for whoever.
Facts, bro. Just do what you want to do, and do what makes you happy. Live the lifestyle you want to live. Fuck what everyone else says. Literally, fuck the internet, bro. I can't lie. The internet, yeah. Don't live your life on the internet, bro. The internet is just made up bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I said to my friend, bro. Back to the conversation we was having on Thursday. This is what I said to my friend, bro. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. It's just, half of it is just made up bullshit. It's dookie, you know what I'm saying? It is. So just live the lifestyle you want to live. Do what makes you happy. Fuck what other people think. Do what makes you happy. Facts, bro.
whoever you're with in life. I could just never take it serious if another person is trying to call me sassy online because of something. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Alright, shit, nah, check out the original video. We'll leave a link in the description. Shout out to Tommy NFG, man. W video as always. This is the sassy man era. Yeah, moral of the, well, what I take out of this video, just live the lifestyle you want to live. Fuck what everyone else thinks. Live how you want to live. Do what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go live that traditional route and be like, you know what I'm saying, doing traditional shit, live that route and do traditional shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be more chill back, not living the traditional route, just, you know what I'm saying, just live the lifestyle you want to live. Simple as that. But I'm gonna end the video here. Make sure you drop a like. I'm coming for 200 subs next, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. But other than that, it's been your boy JJ Bram. Take care. God bless and peace. Love.